going on, good people? Listen, I have a message that I want to share with you guys today that I hope will inspire you to take action and to reach for more, to stretch yourself. And so that message is, and I've said this once before, but you can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are. And so what exactly does that mean, becoming more than you are? Well, that means personal development, developing yourself. That can be a variety of different things. That could be reading different books. That could be listening to podcasts. That could be hiring a coach to coach you and help you to see those blind spots that you're unaware of. There's numerous ways. So, but at the end of the day, income rarely exceeds personal development. I'll say that one more time. Income rarely exceeds personal development. So if you want to make more money, then you're going to have to develop yourself. You're going to have to read. You're going to have to learn a different skill set. You're going to have to just separate yourself. You're going to have to be able to add more value, because typically in the marketplace or in your job, whatever you're doing, your income, your salary is a direct correlation to the value that you offer. And in order to increase the value that you offer, you're going to have to personally develop yourself and become more. So for me personally, I've never really shared this because, sometimes it can I don't know, just it can make people feel some type of way, or their reaction to what I say can make me feel some type of way. But I don't even want to say my goal. What I am going to do is become a 9-figure earner. And if you're not sure what that is 100 million and up. So, 10 figures is $1 billion. So I'm going to be a 9-figure earner. And to some people that may be like, okay, well, how do you plan on doing that? Or they may automatically just, have these doubts or negative thoughts, right? And so I want to share a quick story that can kind of relate to this. So I remember when, for those of you that don't know, I have a younger brother. His name is Devin, and he plays in the NBA. Now, there's only 1% of all basketball players in the whole country, or even in the world, that make it to play in the NBA. And so when Devin was in high school, I believe he was a sophomore, I remember pulling him to the side, and he always was really just focused and locked in on basketball. And I said, hey, Devin, what? Because I'm always future focused, planning ahead. And so I said, Devin, what is your backup plan if for whatever reason basketball doesn't work out? Like, what do you want to do? What's your plan B? And he would always tell me, I don't have a plan B. I'm going to the NBA. And so to some people, you hear somebody say, I'm going to the NBA, they may automatically be like, okay, well, what's your backup plan? Because the chances of you making it to the NBA are very small. There's a very small probability or chance that you're going to make it. But for those individuals that have that resolve, that drive, that's like, hey, if this is what I want to do, if this is what I want to achieve, I'm going to do it regardless of what anybody else says or thinks. But in order for Devin to have made it to the NBA, that means that he would have had to become more. That means that he would have to practice a little bit harder than the other people on his team. That means that he has to put in more work than the other players. While other players, they may after practice go home and wind down for the day, Devin is getting up a few extra shots after practice. On his days off, he's making sure that he has access to the gym so that he can get his work in. My parents hired a trainer to help him to become more and to get to that next level. So I wanted to use that story to say that whatever it is, but more so in this example, I'm talking about financially. If you want to acquire more money, if you want to have more, abundance in your life, then you have to become more. So I say all that to say, if you're in your comfort zone right now and, when you get off work, you're just kind of kicking back, watching Netflix or just hanging out or whatever, that's not going to cut it. You will not be able to get to that level. You'll continue to progress. That's just natural. And especially in like the corporate setting, you'll progress and you'll climb the ladder. But in order for you to have like millions, that's not it. That's not the path, or that's not you just kicking it and not investing in yourself, not going for certifications, not reading, not hiring coaches and things like that. It's not going to do it. So again, I hope that this message will inspire you to take action You know what I'm saying? You may not be like me and want to be a 9-figure earner. You may just want to be a 6-figure earner or a 7-figure earner. But in order to get there, it's going to require more of you. You are not going to be able to get there as you currently are. You know, there's a saying that says you can't get there. How's the saying go? What got you here won't get you there. So I couldn't think of it. But anyway, that's it. Just a quick message. I hope, again, that this message will inspire you to take action, to, you know, start to really think, man, okay, all right, Drew's right. Let me go ahead and stop playing around. Let me figure out what books I need to read. You know, let me figure out what podcasts I need to watch, you know, or listen to. Some people, I remember I've sent, I'm just that type of person that when I get a good message, I like to share with other people. And there's been times where, and again, you know, people aren't always going to listen. They have to be in the right headspace. And sometimes people that are on the same playing field as you or at the same level or even higher, you know, they believe that they're ahead of you. If you send something to them, they may, whatever. Like, I don't have time for that. But I remember there's been some times where I'll send a video and people will be like, oh man, this is so long. And I'm like, okay, so you could take 2 hours out of your day to watch a movie or to binge watch Netflix, but you can't take 45 minutes to an hour to watch a podcast that is going to help you to, or that's going to give you some game and help you to, you know, get to that next level. So I don't really want to hear that. You make time for what you want to make time for, but that's what it's going to require in order for you to get to that next level. You can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are. And income rarely exceeds personal development. All right. The only other way that I can think of that you can get there is if you were born into that, or your family, you know, has money, or if you're out here doing some shady stuff or scamming people. So get off the couch or turn off the TV, grab a book and start that personal development.